Hey guys, Butch Brown here. I'm at Lake Casitas, California with the Tackle Warehouse crew. I want to talk to you guys on a few points about when I fish this bait and the different seasons that I go through. Now that I've had the bait for so many years, I can pretty much apply it to a year-round process in catching fish just by having the weight modifications or taking a weight out and making it on the surface. But the best times that I've been able to fish this bait, the most productive, are like right after the spawn is over, throughout the fall, into the hot summer months, into the fall. This bait gets bit all summer long, you know, mainly in the upper water column. As it transitions into the fall to winter, and then we start seeing some of the lakes that get trout stocks, well, that's definitely something that you're going to want to be throwing when there's a lake that has trout in it. You know, November, December, January, February, those trout are out there and that's their forage. And when you're a trophy fisherman like me and you're throwing the big bait like this, those fish get conditioned to the stock. You know, they know that when the water temperature changes and drops down into the low 70s and they start putting those trout into the lake, that they position themselves on these ambush points and places where they have fed over the years past. Trout is definitely something that makes bass grow big, and if you're targeting a lake like that has them, they're big bass in there. When the water seems to get about 63 degrees right after winter, they seem to get pretty active on the pre-spawn. And that is another good time to fish it, like at mid-depths. There are certain things that I look for at that time of year, and that's when the grass starts to grow and it gets maybe about that tall, the little stringers. Then I fish a lot of flats, you know, with the bait, and I do very, very good with it. And you don't necessarily need trout colors, but they do work. The carp color is excellent. But in order to catch big giant bass, trophy bass, I think you need to match the hatch or get pretty close to it. It's definitely a bait that I would fish all year long, but if I had to pick a time when it shined more than any other time, it would be in the summer months.